Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a read-in for the sign of Cancer. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Cancer. All right, now Cancer, bottom of the deck, we got bluff. It says pretending, mass, exaggerating. So, somebody is bluffing, right? With this pretending, they may be coming around you and they're presenting themselves like a poker face. Like they're presenting themselves as feeling other ways than what they actually feel. Yeah, with this wearing a mask. Somebody might be exaggerating their happiness or something like that as well, too. Okay. So, first card out, we have peace. It says balance, harmony, friendship. So you may have found more peace in a situation with being friends with an individual. You have mistakes in the reverse, so that was not a mistake. That was not a mistake. It seems like, again, you know what I mean, when it comes to this understanding, that's what you feel like, intimacy in the reverse. You have a no sex policy. You know what I mean, when you're dealing with this person. So, okay. You got heart fog in the reverse, so it seems like, you know, you have more so cleared up whatever distorted emotions or whatnot that you have had in the situation. In depth. Baby, your awareness runs deep. The importance of you keeping your energy to yourself runs deep. Yeah, value. See, even with when that bluff was on the bottom of the deck, I had got like a little glimpse at lusting. You know what I mean? Down there too, right behind it. So with this longing on the bottom of the deck right here, this wanting, I'm really getting that you have cut somebody off from your energy. You know what I mean? You have more so decided to balance yourself out, you know, with some type of harmony or something like that. And it seems like the only thing that you have offered to this person is friendship, right? That was indeed not a mistake to cut off the intimacy with this person, you know, because it cleared up some type of heart fog that you had, which lets you know, like, how deep a situation actually was, how important a situation actually is, you know. Yeah. So you got one day when it comes to this piece. So it's giving me that the peace that you have right now, if you was to allow somebody back into your life, you know that one day, you know, you will regret it. One day it would be some type of misunderstanding. Yeah, escaping. See, that's why you have the mistakes in the reverse. You're being more careful. You're focused on what you're doing because you are avoiding the mistakes. And you don't want to be intimate with this person because they don't know how to nourish themselves. Somebody might not be very clean as well, too. Dirty spirited is what I'm hearing. Right. And you had to do some healing in order to clear up this heart fog. That's how you know that something is deep or it's important. Yeah, you're going through some type of purifying process or some type of cleansing process. Look, chemistry. Yeah, seem like you're getting your spark back. Your passion back. All right, Cancer, time. Look, things that you lost over time. Parts, pieces of yourself. Seem like you're getting it back. What's this one day energy? You got conflicted when it comes to this escaping. So you may have sat back and forth for a while, you know, when it came to this decision of deciding to take, you know, like control of your peace. You know how they say your peace is your priority? Yeah. It's given that you were real conflicted when it came to escaping. You were avoiding tending to certain things that you know that you needed to heal. Pride. Yeah. Okay. It's something with, you know, you may have been battling with pride. It's really giving, I don't know though, like a stubborn. You were really dealing with somebody that was stubborn. That's why you don't want to be intimate with them too. It's something with your energy, like being thrown off. Like you just completely noticing the difference in your energy, the way that you look, the way that you smell. Shit. It's like a lot that's different with this person being off of you. Like again, they had some type of hellified baggage. Right, when it comes to these memories with this nourish in the reverse, that shit, it's like you have reminiscing and you have moments where it's like you can find some happy moments, but it's bittersweet when you understand the overall, you know, of what you were dealing with. And again, this healing, this cleansing, this purifying is very very necessary. Goodness. Yeah, open heart. See? You healing so that you can be open-hearted again. Actually be receptive to individuals, environments, situations, you know, where you have chemistry. You actually have some type of attraction, some type of spark. It's something about your ability to love, be empathetic, be vulnerable as well, too. You know, it really gives me a you healing in a point where you're not allowing the past experiences to dictate, you know, your future journey, right? See, somebody wanted you to put boundaries up when it came to the possibilities. Say no. Be very stern. Be in sorrow, grief, loss. Be trapped there, right? But the way that's going to split up, because they can't even go on the same line, baby, when it comes to the chemistries. You got possibilities with this open-hearted energy. Free-spirited, adventure, risk. Yeah. Yeah. It's something about you being receptive to a more possibilities, a more brighter future, a more energetic, more happy, fulfilling, joyful. You don't have to be concerned with the moments being so spaced out. Because I'm really getting like a hot and cold energy with somebody. Like, 1 minute we good, the next minute it's a problem. 1 minute we good, the next minute it's a problem. Like, shit, you know, a seesaw type energy. Like, what the fuck, I'm walking on eggshells. We good, but I'm waiting on it to be a problem. It always is type shit. Yeah. So it's something with you setting boundaries, you know, with this person due to this conflicted energy. They felt like they had too many choices, so you removed yourself as even being an option. That's where you drew the line. Again, that this pride and this ego, them being stubborn, you ain't got time for that shit. You got divine feminine, hoping, perspective, look, finality. So it's giving me that you was hoping that somebody's perspective would change. That they would stop being so prideful at some point. Yeah. But that didn't happen. You had to check your ego, your pride, and actually close something out. Be humble enough to quit. Know when to call, you know, well enough alone. Because you know that somebody was trying to more so push your boundaries. Get you to leave behind your boundaries. You know this from these memories, this reminiscing. Perspective. You can compare the two from past experience to current experience right now. And you can see how you're better off, how you're happier, how your head space is a lot more clear, how you're more open-hearted since you've been doing this healing. Again, with this hoping, your faith, this expecting, manifesting, these possibilities. You booming now. Like you've recovered. You know what I'm, divine feminine, adjusting your crown. Yeah, that's what in that Janae song, Janae Aiko, that bullshit song. She said, "I think you should go now. I could fix my own crown." Yeah, you on that soulmate energy? Look, you gonna put boundaries. Fuck all that. All that deep love, that unity, that connection, that shit, look, finality, over, closing, leaving behind. Because you already know somebody gets stuck in their pride real easy. And you staying far away from them to make sure you don't even have no misunderstandings. Let's be clear. Look, somebody want to return. Second chance, opportunity, making amends. And your perspective is you better off without them. They was hoping that you would keep faith, but again, you done adjusted your crown. You done got yourself together, Cancer. Look, distance in the reverse when it comes to this hoping. It's something about the law of attraction. You attracting things. It's something about your faith being magnified. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no. Somebody want to return to close up this distance. They was hoping that the divine feminine would have faith in them, but it seems like you're abandoning this. You walking away from this. You going cold on this. It lacks life. Yeah. And this person feel like only you. They thinking of you. They might present themselves as having some type of devotion or something like that to you. But again, with this resistance, somebody is admiring you from afar, from the background. They definitely thinking of you, though. They feel left out, abandoned. Soulmate energy. It's something about your energy. I kid you not. Somebody is attached. It's like they crave your energy, Cancer. They want to return to make amends, I promise you. Look, beginnings. Tighten up this distance, baby. What is you doing? Start over. Come here. Let me touch you type shit. What is this? I ain't gonna say what is it, because shit, we got it clear. They made the wrong decisions. Look, apology. I fucked up. And he said if he got the beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind. He ain't too proud to beg. He say, please don't leave me there. Don't you go. If I have to please, baby. Yeah. Breaking point in the reverse. I'm telling you, it's not over. Somebody feels like what they did, the karma, the consequences, you shouldn't be reacting like that. You shouldn't be reacting like that. This abandonment is too much. Don't you think you're going too far? You know? Or at least that's what they want to say. Look, and they shocked that you actually running away from them, that you ghosting them, that you not coming back. That you not coming back. They trying to avoid accountability is what it is. Yeah. See, so the mere fact that this person has not reached their breaking point yet, it will let you know that it's still turmoil that leaks, that lurks beneath the surface with them. And again, that's why you stand far away from this person. It seems like you avoiding some type of karma as well, and also making sure that this person receives their karma, paying their debts by you staying away from them. So, that was your read, Cancer.